Hi, I'm Leather Rokk. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about some things that nobody really talks about when you're on your way to getting your first 1,000 subs. And things I wish I knew, and also why you shouldn't let it impact your mental health. Now, knowing particular order and realizing that my journey is different than most because I don't have a niche down channel, one of the things I noticed is you're going to have to probably be prepared for more sacrifices than you realized. Even if you think that you're grinding it, even if you're doing several videos a week, you may find that in order to make the algorithm like you more, you may have to switch to daily uploads. And that sounds intimidating, I know, because I remember when I first made the decision to choose a schedule, upload schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Deciding that on specific days to have content out there really made me force myself to have a commitment. And the thing is, your viewers are going to start to anticipate that so that they know that at least sometime during the daytime they can settle down to something new from you. And it takes a while to build trust in people that you have some kind of reliability. And of course, unfortunately, sometimes you'll have problems like tech issues where, like, I've had computers break down and I wasn't able to post for months, and this was before they had the community thing where you could let people know, hello, I'm having problems. Before, you would just like drop out of sight for a while and hope that people didn't forget about you. Well, other sacrifices you may have to do is, first of all, it can really mess with your mind if, say, some of your videos do unusually well. And sometimes you don't have a logical reason for why they did as well they do. But I mean, you can have a video that you did, maybe a very current one, maybe something that you shot like 3 weeks ago, and all of a sudden it'll get like 2,000 hits. That's how my Hare Krishna videos that I shot just when I was on the boardwalk and I saw them doing their parade thing. I did those videos to document it as much as I could, and I certainly was doing it reverently because I really like those people. And those videos did really well. And then other things that I noticed that were part of my journey is that when I was, about the time that I was having my police harassment issues when I was out there with my guitar, I met another YouTuber who was doing a live stream on the boardwalk. And it's really important to network with other creators. And if you can, friend them on other social media, friend them on Messenger, friend them on Twitter, any other platforms that you're on. For lots of reasons, it's good to have ways to collaborate with people. And say you find out when they're doing live streams here on YouTube, and you go and you can watch them and show your support. We as content creators, I think we should support each other. Maybe they'll ask you to moderate their chat rooms. Occasionally, you'll get a troll now and there, and sometimes people do get out of hand, and it's nice to have backup if you're getting bullied. So those are good ways that we can help to build a community on YouTube, and I think that's part of how I got to my 1,000 subscriber goal mark. And another thing that's always important to do is practice good SEO. That is search engine optimization. Tag your videos well. Title them. When you finally decide on a title it in a way that really makes sense, that is how a person would be putting words in to look for it. Make it something that is searchable and findable, that if you were looking for that subject, what kind of words would you use? Those things are important. And also take enough thumbnail pictures so that you have good ones, and so that if, say, you're posting these links on a platform like Twitter, they're not going to add a picture to it, even though you may have the thumbnail picture that you have from this channel. So you would have to go back into your device, which in my case would be the webcam of my computer, and just upload one of the many pictures that I shot as my thumbnail for that video. Batch recording is another thing that's really, really, really good to do. If you find yourself intimidated by the prospect of having a commitment of daily uploads, batch record. Sometimes I'll really love my hair, I'll love something, I love my makeup, and I'll decide, you know what, I'll just do a bunch of clothing changes, and I will sometimes set them out ahead of time before I even decide on a subject for my videos, so that when I want to do each video that I'm doing as I batch record, all I have to do is prepare myself for the subject matter and any props I need, and meanwhile I have all these clothing changes. So I have all these different outfits that already work well with the certain basic accessories that I have. Like, for instance, I have these beads that have certain colors. So everything that I'm filming in this particular batch recording, it all goes together. So these are some of the ways that you can help your channel to grow and tweak the algorithm a little bit. From my experience, they have definitely helped me to get more subscribers and to get more views on a lot of my videos. However, getting back to the concept of not letting this affect your self-esteem and your mental health, because we as content creators, we probably do check the analytics, and we try to think how best to ride a wave, how best to maximize our growth, how best to figure out what it is that our target audience wants, and make them happy, and also be true to ourselves and be fulfilled as creators, and also not get in trouble with the different ever-changing terms of service and the stress that entails. And you know that if you have to worry about copyright strikes and you have to worry about breaking the community standards thing, that is extremely stressful. And if you have to worry about the concept of them age restricting videos, or deciding to take down live streams that you did 10 years ago, which again, back up your videos, that adds to the stress. Alright, that's a known thing. But also, now, you may be riding a wave and you get a lot of views and videos that even you're surprised people seem to like a lot, and then all of a sudden you might notice a drop off. Instead of having uh, 2,000 views on your channel in 28 days, it may be down to hundreds or something, and of course the stats would be lower for 48 hours, and you could let it mess with your mind, or you could say, hey, everything is going to fluctuate, things are going to level off. Again, think about your batch recording. Notice your comments. If there's a certain subject matter that you've been doing a lot, and there's some people that are getting overwhelmed, like in my case, the mouse content, some people come right out and say, I can't watch your mouse things, because a lot of people have a phobia about that. So that tells me that when I'm batch recording, let me do a bunch of things that don't have anything to do with rodents, and that way I won't alienate a significant part of my audience. Those are other things that I would recommend, just from my experience being a non-niche channel who's been at it for over 12 years and who has had a lot of challenges growing my channel because of all the roadblocks that you guys who watch me know about, and it's very stressful. And again, you can't let it affect your self-esteem. These are things, and you can't let it affect any aspects of your mental health. If you make yourself efficient as a creator by doing batch recordings, then even if because you're wearing tight clothes, you want to, I don't want to go too deep into show prep, but just be efficient and smart with the use of your time. I'm not going to say that this is going to be a way to get a lot of sleep, but by doing batch recordings, you are going to be able to have a repertoire of content that you can choose to create, that you can choose to post, and it'll be a nice mix of content that will keep your audience happy, entertained, wanting more, not too intimidated, bring in new viewers, not alienate the existing ones, and just having a nice balance of content, and all with different wardrobe, different outfits, and that is a way to make putting out daily content more sustainable as you go past your 1,000 subscriber count, because so you got 1,000 subscribers. Now what? These are things nobody told me. Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.